Good morning, students. I am Mrs. Asifa Sheikh. Today we will learn lesson number 23, The Two Merchants of Seri, from English Balbharti textbook. Dear student, in this lesson there is a story of two merchants who lived in place called Seri. Merchant means a person who sells goods or thing to get some money. These two merchants used to travel together from town to town selling pots, pans, and other things made up of brass and tin. One merchant was very honest. He used to sell pots and pans at low price. Another merchant was very greedy. He used to cheat the people by selling the pots and pans at high price. When the two merchants went into any town or street, they used to divide the streets or road by between them. They used to shout by calling tinware for sale, brass for sale. People used to buy the things by giving money or by exchanging old brass or tinware. As in those days, people did not have much money to buy things. In one town, there lived a poor old woman with her little granddaughter. The family once was very rich, but now they had no money to buy anything. They had only one dish which was made of gold. However, the old woman was not knowing that it is a gold dish. She had kept it in other pots and pans among the shelf and was not using it as it was old. The greedy merchant passed by calling, "Buy my pots and pan, buy my tinwares." Hearing this, the old woman granddaughter came to the old woman and said, "Why don't we buy anything?" The old woman said, "We can't buy anything as we don't have any money." The little granddaughter said, "Why don't we give that old dish and we are not using it and we will buy something?" So the old woman called that greedy merchant and shows the dish and says, "Can you give something instead of it?" The greedy merchant took the dish and scratched it with a needle, and immediately he came to know that it is a gold dish. But he did not want to show that it is a gold dish. So he said, "This is useless dish, and I will not pay you even a single coin." Thinking that he will get it at less price, he goes from that house and think that after some time the old man will call him and give it at less price. But after some time, as he goes from that place, the honest merchant finish his round and come to that street where the old woman lives. He even called, "Buy my pots and pan, buy my tinware." Hearing this, the old woman, little girl, granddaughter, again asks her grandmother, "Why don't we buy now?" The grandmother said, "We can't buy it as we don't have any money. But why don't we show him the dish?" And so the old woman called that merchant and showed that dish. When the merchant saw the dish, he said, "I can't buy it as I don't have so much money and wares to give you because this dish is of gold. And I will bring tomorrow money and I will buy from you." The old woman was greatly surprised. She was impressed by that honest merchant and his goodness. So she says, "Take this dish and give me money tomorrow." So the honest merchant keeps all his ware and money which he had and takes that dish and promises that he will give remaining money tomorrow, and he goes. After some time, the greedy merchant again comes to that old man house and asks for dish and says, "Bring that dish, I will give you something." The old woman was so angry that she said, "You are a greedy man and a liar. You said that dish is useless, but it was of real gold, and you have cheated me. And I have given it to the honest merchant, and who paid me a nice price. You should not take advantage of any poor or needy people." Hearing this, the greedy merchant felt very shame, and he said sorry for his doing to the old woman. So, student, from this story, we learn that we must not be greedy, but we must be happy with what we have, and we must not cheat anybody. Student, I hope you all understood this story.